that good.
Does this year feel any different for you since a lot of people look at you as the guy?
I don't think it feels different at all. I think that people be like, Mark was the guy, but I think me and Mark always said we had a good rotation going. I don't really say we had a starter last year. But if people say it feels different, but I don't think it is.
Coach Saban said that you probably played your best when he was out early last year with the injury. I mean, did you see it that way? Did you feel like you played some of your best ball right then?
Yeah, I kind of do, relate to what he's saying on that. Because I know I had to put a team on my shoulders. I know the team was going to depend on me, and I know I didn't have nobody, I know I had people behind me. I know that we had different running backs and stuff, but it wasn't, Mark's energy. I mean, because, when I'm tired or Mark tired, we go in for each other and keep our legs fresh the whole game.
Trent, can you talk about the running backs in this league? And it seems like it's become a big, especially with the inexperienced quarterbacks, it's become a running back league.
Yeah, it's going to be like that this year. Just for this league it is. Because we got a powerhouse conference, man. That's what we do. We run the ball in this league. I think fathers like the Big 12 or something like that, you got the quarterback lead, or you got somebody going to throw the ball even more, going to be in the spread even more. But I think in this league you're going to run a pistol or you're going to run the eye. Or maybe you might get a shotgun at the time, but I know you're going to run that ball.
Trent, can you talk about the depth of running back and particularly the loss of Hart? He was projected to be pretty high up on the depth chart.
It's hard to lose a running back, man, especially a freshman like him coming in. And I know he's going to contribute to the team. But we have running backs. We will play our running backs. We have Eddie Lace and Johnson Fowler. I know the boys will play. And we have some more running backs that's coming along. I think they'll do pretty good too.
What's it like to be the first back in the rotation rather than the guy coming in? You feel like you can get in a rhythm quicker?
Yeah, I don't really take it different, man. It's being a guy coming in, because at the same time I still got to line up. If it's that defensive line or that defensive tackle or the linebacker, I still got to make sure I make them miss.
What are some of the things you learned from Mark? Playing with Mark, what are some things you learned from him?
To never get complacent and stay humble. Mark was a humble player. He was a tremendous player. And Mark, always kept us up. And, he always told me, it ain't nobody going to take you down at one time. One player. And he always, stayed on top of me about that. And we out there doing reps or something like that. And he'd just make sure I go get an extra one. Just, he always going to tell me, hey, I want you to be better than me.
Trent, with the quarterback situation, a little bit of an unknown, see a little more emphasis on the run as y'all early on.
It might be. That's Coach Saban. You got to ask Coach Saban about that. But other than that, man, I think our quarterback's going to be pretty fine, because I'm pretty comfortable with any one of them boys. And both of them boys are athletic. Both of them boys got strong arms, and they got good vision. They can see the coverage is pretty good, is what I can see. And them boys make smart decisions, so I'm not worried about the quarterback position at all.
Trent, Marcus Lattimore said that he was really wanting the Heisman Trophy. Is that one of the primary goals that you have?
It's not a primary goal. If it happens, it happens. For somebody to be like, they want it, that's a dream. That's an NCAA thing you play on PlayStation 3 or something like that. That's something I always grew up doing. But other than that, when it really come down to it, man, you gotta make sure you win that game first. It's not just that one person gonna win that thing anyway, because that's a team goal. That's a team thing, man. Cause I don't think Mark would be able to do it without our offensive line or our defense putting them on the field at the times that he was in the game.